Hey guys, so welcome back to another day of 7 days of crafts. This is also the last day of the theme for cookies, and we will be moving on to a different one. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this raindrop cookie. It could be a raindrop or a teardrop, whatever you want to call it. So the materials you're going to be needing is some tan or ecru colored clay, some blue for the frosting part or the icing, black for the face, white for the highlights. You're going to be needing some chalk pastels, and I have created my what I like to use for shading, but whatever you like to use, that works too. Texture, you're going to need like a toothbrush or a sandpaper or whatever you use, aluminum foil. Going to be needed a dotting tool, and if you're going to turn it into a charm, you're going to be needing, if I can pick it up, an eyepin or a head pin. You're also going to be needing a brush if you're going to shade your charm. So first you're going to form the tan clay into a cone or a raindrop shape, and kind of flatten it a little bit so it's not too thick, but don't flatten it where it's so thin. So kind of like that. Next, you're going to just use your chalk pastels and your brush. This is actually a longer brush, and I trimmed it down so it'd be easier to get the chalk pastels onto it. So I'm just going to lightly dust to make it to give it a baked effect. And you don't want to forget to do the back. And you don't have to spend like whatever side is the front, you don't have to spend too much time towards the middle because it will be covered up. There we go. So I'm going to make this side the front, and I'm just going to press it down to give it a little bit of a dome shape. And then I'm going to flip it over and texture the back because that's the most part that should be textured. And don't forget to texture the sides as well and the bottom. Kind of try to keep the text or the shape of the raindrop, teardrop, and then flip it over and set it aside. And with the blue clay, you're going to, you won't need as much, you're going to need just a little piece. So you're going to do the exact same thing, and you're going to form a raindrop, and you're going to flatten that. Mine is probably too big, so I'm going to pinch it, like just pinch off the excess and reshape it, and kind of smooth it out with your fingers and that will also give it the raindrop shape that you want. And then I'm going to go in, pick it up. You can use your blade to pick it up so you don't ruin the shape, and kind of just see where it places and press it on, and kind of secure it with your fingers, kind of just smooth it in a little bit like that. Next, you're going to move on, and you want to use white because you still want to keep the white clean. So you don't need too much of the white, you're just going to get a small piece and roll it out. Roll it out as thin as possible, which is going to be very, very hard because once you start rolling out things that are thin, it tends to break. So, roll it like that, and then you want to cut a certain portion of it. There's really no measurement, a little bit, and then also cut up another piece kind of smaller than the one that you just cut. And also cut two small pieces to roll those into balls for more highlights. So, the longer piece, which you probably can't see, taking that one, I'm going to line it on the side. And just press down with the dotting tool. You also want to keep it at a rounded place towards the edge. Kind of smooth it out. Take one of the balls and place it towards the top, just above the line we just put on. Taking the smaller line, you're going to put it on the bottom, towards the bottom, kind of like in line with the other line that like the other strip you put on. And then also, don't forget the last dot as the highlight, and place it like that. So you should just have highlights going around like half of the teardrop or raindrop, and then moving on to the black, you want to roll it out very thin, and for the length of this video, I've already done that. So as you can see, it's very thin, just as thin as you can get it, and you're going to cut two even pieces and two more even pieces. The size is all up to you. The smaller pieces I'm using for the eyes, so you just press it on with the dotting tool so you kind of get a line like that, and then you secure it on and push the middle up. So there is one eye. And then you repeat with this other side. You secure it on, kind of keep it in line with the other one, push up the middle, bring down the sides a little bit and push them up to meet the other eye. So it should look like that. And then you're going to repeat the same thing for the mouth, except you're going to do it the opposite way, so pushing down. And you want to kind of center it, so secure it, push down on the center, and push up for the lip. And take the bigger side of your dotting tool if needed to secure it and even it out. And so far it kind of looks like a mess, but once you put on the other side, it should look like a little curly face or curly lips. And this cookie is inspired by a photo that I found on Google. So you should end up with something like that. The mouth on this one is a little bit bigger than the one I've created before. And then the last thing you want to do is insert an eyepin. And then you're done. Then all you want to do is bake according to the package instructions, and that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!